What's good? What's popping? What's cracking? Welcome to another weekly edition of the best way to smoke news. The news that you most definitely cannot refuse.
Ain't no
Right?
question.
All right.
Can't refuse it.
Yep, and it's being sponsored by none other than that glue gall. That
Man,
Cali gall. Stop smoking spit.
no drip lab.
Motherfuckers' breath should be stinking. And this news is being presented to you by Serpo Jr.
And Big J,
Yep. And I know y'all mofocos is tired of being like, what you call that? Stereotyped off of a scent. And then get your whole car searched.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? But look what Minnesota did, man. A new Minnesota law bars police from carrying out warrantless vehicle searches based solely on the detection of cannabis odor. Man, I could have just been at the sesh, you know what I'm saying, smoking, hot boxing. I could have just got out the best way to smoke dank tank, smoke tank.
On the real.
You know what I'm saying? It just like my cologne done changed.
Change.
That done stopped.
Just a fragrance.
Police in Minnesota will not be allowed to carry out vehicle searches during traffic stops based solely on cannabis odor under a bill signed into law last month by Governor Tim Walz, according to a Minnesota Post report. We've seen it with other, we've seen it, with other really important issues, whether we're talking about reproduction rights or voting rights. The court cannot come back and reverse their decision. It's important for us to have this be a part of our strategy to try to pass legalization and codify these rights and other things that are important to us and not just rely on the courts. Pretty much, in other words, you know what I'm saying? It's like the cannabis trials and tribulations we go through.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The more we educate, the more like we can like get inside these courtrooms, you know what I'm saying, and put our input to it.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what Minnesota to me seemed like what they're trying to do. So the cannabis community out there, they got an ear open.
Yep, that's right, Minnesota.
Mm-hmm.
Moving on. Older patients using medical cannabis experience considerable improvement in health and well-being, study finds. A new study on the impact of medical marijuana on older adults finds that cannabis-based products may provide multiple therapeutic benefits for the demographic, including for health, well-being, sleep, and mood. Some of these old motherfuckers be grumpy as a motherfucker though, so they, you know what I mean? It's gonna help. Look, authors also observed sizable reduction in pain severity and pain interference among older age patients, reporting chronic pain as their primary condition. The research published this week in the journal Drugs and Aging is meant to address what authors call a general paucity of high quality research around cannabis and older adults and a common methodological practice of excluding those aged over 65 years from clinical trials at a time when older patients are increasingly turning to medical marijuana for relief. I think, hey, look, marijuana helps everybody dealing with chronic pain. You know what I mean? Especially for older people. I in particularly, I know people that use marijuana and it helps them with different things. You know what I'm saying? Their back might hurt. Their leg might hurt. Like our big cousin, though, he don't fuck with it though, but he done messed with the CBD before though. You know what I'm saying? Rub the CBD on them knees and shit though, because they bone to bone. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. Hey, man, cannabis takes care of the odors. We need that.
That's right.
Moving on.
Man, oh man, oh man. The Liberty State. Is that right to call that the Liberty State?
That's what she got.
But New York, man. Y'all got some good things going, but it's like some in the fog somewhere. Since its launch about 3 weeks ago, the New York task force assigned to shutting down illegally operating cannabis dispensaries has closed 114 storefronts.
Damn.
That's a lot of storefronts.
Hell
though.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's especially, you know what I'm saying? Me being, I'm from the West Coast, representing it all the way. We got the best weed and all that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But for New York to be kind of like trailblazing a little bit,
And we was talking about that some months ago.
You know what I'm saying? Like y'all was breaking barriers, man, like coming up with the, you know what I'm saying, the proper procedures to get these storefronts open. You know what I'm saying? To get, like, I believe it wasn't it like some type mobile dispensaries and all that
Yep,
type
had
of
all
good
that
stuff.
cracking. Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all
Yep.
had it going. You know what I'm saying? But New York task force to shut down illegal dispensaries in the state has closed 114 storefronts, like we just said. In the past 3 weeks since the launch of the enforcement actions just 3 weeks ago. Officials said more than $29 million worth of products were seized in the closure. Licensed retailers and enforcement areas reported a 27% higher increase in sales from the first week of May to the first week of June. Governor Kathy, I'm gonna just say H because I don't want to butcher your last name. But her,
No, I'm just playing.
along there, fuck it, Ho choose. Ho choose. You know what I'm saying? But Governor Kathy Ho choose.
It's Hokel.
Hokos.
With no
Her
S,
office
just
said
Hokel.
her office said in a press release nearly 7 times higher than the previous month-over-month data.
Huh.
You know what I'm saying? Where I see the hiccup coming in at, it's like we got, you know what I'm saying, we got our trappers. We ain't gonna never get rid of those.
Yeah.
Old Johnny up the street. You know what I'm saying? But in its own way, we gotta, like in the community, we gotta take care of our own shit. Just like Cuzzo say, we gotta take care of business.
Hey, man.
Not stand on business. We gotta take care of business.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And some of the things that's beneficial to our business is not those illegal storefronts.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So this task force, it seemed like, you know what I'm saying, New York, they trying to weed that stuff out. You know what I'm saying? So they finna trailblaze in a different area.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? So other states, just take heed, pay attention.
Man, for real, moving on. Hey, man, S.A.M is a motherfucker, man. Look.
What's Sam?
Man, S.A.M, man. S.A.M. Look.
Eggs and
Hey,
motherfucking
man,
ham.
groups push DEA to hold hearing on Biden administration's marijuana rescheduling proposal.
Mm.
Opponents of federal marijuana reform and some legalization supporters are requesting that the Drug Enforcement Administration hold public hearings on the government's planned move to reschedule marijuana from Schedule 1 to Schedule 3 of the Controlled Substance Act. Prohibitionists, law enforcement, and former DEA leaders are leading the charge for the administrative hearing, asserting that the government reviews process that led to the Schedule 3 recommendation was deeply flawed. Man, it's always something.
Bullshit.
Man, overstates that medical benefits of marijuana and glosses over what the group says are significant public health risks of scheduling. Separate from the request of a hearing, the public still has until July 22nd to submit comments on the overall rescheduling proposal. Oppositions organizations such as Smart Approaches to Marijuana, that's SAM, have been successful in turning out critics of the move. The group, which for years has opposed loosening legal restrictions on cannabis, has in recent weeks earned significant national media attention around its pushback to rescheduling it. Look, if they renege on this shit, you know what I'm saying? Like if they really renege on this shit, I hope it leads to the deschedule. You know what I'm saying? I hope it can lead to that though. But this just kind of shows us that it's always some kind of monkey wrench thrown in the game when it's something that's supposed to happen. And it's making me think that it could be a plot from Biden's administration because the way it took them so long to fucking flip the shit or to say they gonna flip the shit. Come on, man. We ain't stupid out here. We thinking people though.
I've been saying it from the get-go.
Man.
It's like, shit, we making our bread in it. Why make the shit legal anyway? You know what I'm saying? When we getting it now.
Man.
And we can like just gloss up some stuff. Didn't you say some gloss type shit?
Man.
What if we could just gloss up some stuff, you know what I mean? And then we can reel them back in and get their votes.
That man. Whole gang, man. I bullshit.
But on to something good. To your ball players. The Portland Pickle, an Oregon-based team in the West Coast League, is set to become the first pro sports team in the U.S. to sell THC-infused beverages at their games. So live games with live THC beverages.
The only bad thing I'm gonna say is about that at a baseball game, you might doze off though. That, you know what I'm saying?
Depends. As we saw in 2019, becoming the first team to ever partner with a CBD company, and quickly teams all the way up to the major league level across sports followed suit. We are very proud to provide an alternative option at our games with Cycling Frog products for our incredible fans in the city of Portland. That's the Campbell in the press release. But, you know what I'm saying?
The camel in the press release?
Campbell.
Oh, okay.
I don't know, it's a silent ass P in that motherfucker somewhere. You know what I'm saying? But like you were saying, you know what I'm saying? Like you probably be going to sleep. The only thing you wouldn't like about going to sleep, they may have sativa ones.
Right. I'll be on it, yeah, nigga got
and then again on the flip side of that, it's like, I don't know, some ball stadiums still be having them old hard ass seats sometimes. Some people don't be coming that weed, you know what I'm saying, to make you just like, shit, nigga, I'm in the game. Go Dodgers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then on the flip side of that, you do have to, okay, we over here somewhere. You do have to drink that responsibly.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't just like no old shot of tequila or beer or whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you at the Dodger game, you know what I'm saying? And if it was like that, get a Dodger dog. Oh yeah, man! Shout out Oregon. That's your weekly news. Circo Jr.
Big J,
baby.